having this Spartan team, make it a beast team with obviously getting yourself on the description below, get yourself to U7 buy, get yourself some cheap reliable coins, and don't forget to use King with a cheeky 6% off. Right, let's get into the video. So guys, what's going on? King Flipper here. It's that time again. We are a little bit late for this. I do apologise. I was away for a week, so I haven't really had a chance to record this. Then I was at work. But yeah, we're going back to my Premier League prediction from this season just gone. It's not good. It's not good indeed. So we're going to start with bottom on the prediction. Obviously, Sheffield United's bottom. I weren't far off. I generally wasn't far off. I thought Luton was going to finish bottom. I put Sheffield United as 19th. I'll take one place. One place isn't too bad. One place is much better than I was expecting anyhow. So, yeah. That's not too bad compared to what some of the other positions are going to be. 19th was Burnley. I thought Burnley were going to stay up. I predicted them for 16th. I'm just surprised. As I said, there's going to be there's a few more that are in. So Burnley got relegated. I didn't predict it. I predicted him to stay up. I predicted 16th. It's not too bad of a difference. So yeah. 18th. Wolves. I generally thought Wolves were going to get relegated. Yeah. That is probably up there with one of the biggest stinkers I've had. They finished 14th in the end, but they could have easily finished a lot higher than that. At one point they were close to getting like top 10. So I'm kind of happy that they kept dropping a little bit. So yeah, that's probably one of the biggest L's that I've had with Wolves being I predicted to go down, because I thought at one point Everton were going to go down with the point deduction and everything like that. So yeah, Wolves out from me. 17th, I predicted Forest. Woo! There's our first one right. First in four, we got it right. Forest did finish 17th in the end, which is good to see. So I got that one right. I'm happy with that. As I said, 16th, I predicted Burnley. Brentford finished there. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit. So yeah, Brentford finished 16th in the end, and I predicted Burnley, so that's not going to happen. We have another winner chicken dinner. I predicted Everton for 15th, and Everton eventually finished 15th. So yeah, Everton did finish 15th in the end, but I wasn't too sure with their points deduction. Were they? I remember saying that Wolves, Forest, Burnley, and Everton were going to be very close. I predicted them to be very close. I mean, I'm looking at the points tally. It wasn't at all. Like, there's a Brentford, Everton, and Wolves were at no, they weren't even that close, to be honest. They just ignore everything I said. So yeah, Everton 15th. I got it right with Everton. Everton actually finishing 15th, so I'll take that all day long. I predicted West Ham to finish 14th only because they lost. Well, they lost their best player, and I just didn't know. I didn't think they were going to do well. They didn't have a great end to the last season, so yeah. They finished 9th, so 5 places is quite a bit. 46 points. West Ham had 52. I mean, actually, to be honest, that midfield pack weren't too bad of a difference, so there wasn't like a massive points difference. So even though it's 5 places, it's not too many points. I'll take it all day long. I really will. The next one as well was not very good either. I predicted Palace to finish 13th. At the end of the season, they were unbelievable. They won 5 out of their last 6 and then drew 1. So the last 6 games they didn't lose. So they moved up to 10th place. At one point, a 13th would have been right, but yeah, they flew up. They flew up the table. So they finished 10th in the end. I predicted 13th. 3 places. It's not too bad. It's not too bad indeed. 12th. We got another winner, chicken dinner. I predicted Bournemouth, and Bournemouth did finish 12th. We will take that all day long. Happy day. So at the moment, we have 3 right. I'll take 5 right if we can get in the end. So yeah, we got 3 right, so I'll take that all day long. Yes. No. Wait, what? No. Yeah, Bournemouth 12th. I thought I said 13th there. 11th, Fulham. They finished 13th. But again, they're in that little gaggle of teams between 13th, well, 14th and 9th, because there was only 6 points between them. So it was in that little gaggle, which anyone could have got anyone right there. So Fulham, 2 places off. Technically, it's only 1 point difference as well. If they'd had 1 more point, they would have finished where I predicted. So it is what it is. So I went far off. It's one of them teams in the middle. So yeah. Now we get into the top 10. 10th, I predicted Brentford. I thought when Tony was going to come back, they'd pushed Brentford back up. Didn't really happen. Brentford finished 16th in the end. That's what I mean. I said I'd go back to it. Yeah, Brentford had a terrible season. Brentford had a really bad season. To be honest, the last 6 games they didn't even do too bad. They won 3. So it could have been a lot worse than that. So yeah, not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. My prediction was completely wrong. I just very surprised that Brentford didn't finish in the top 10. But yeah, they had a terrible season. So yeah, will Tony stay there as well? We don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what my prediction will be for next season. I predicted the Spuds to finish 9th. They finished 5th in the end. Damn it. I was hoping they'd finish lower than that. Yeah, Spurs I predicted 9th. They finished 5th. Probably one of the biggest stinkers I had in my predictions here. Not great. Not great at all. So, well, actually, no. The next one is worse. I predicted Brighton for 8th. Brighton had an awful season. Awful season. They finished 11th in the end. 11th. And I predicted 8th. I'm very, very surprised that they had such a poo season. Like, considering last season, they finished, like, in the top 5, was it? Was it top 5? Top 6? They had Europe. And they've just fallen apart, which actually really surprised me. So, yeah, another one, probably one of my biggest stinkers there, but I don't think anyone predicted Brighton to finish outside the top 10. So, yeah, I'm not going to... It's not a fat L. It's a small L with that one, even though the positions are quite far apart. Well, 4 places. 3 places? 3 places. It's not too bad. I don't think it's that bad, but yeah. I predicted Villa to finish 7th. I predicted Villa to finish 7th. And, yeah. I'm just so happy still that I can look at that table and see Villa finishing 4th is actually nuts. It is still crazy to think that we've somehow got Champions League football. We finished 4th. Over the moon. Actually over the moon. I'm so happy that we finished there. It's just unbelievable. And I'm not. I know I've had a bit of a stinker there because we're 3 places off, but I'm happy to take an L with that one for Villa finishing 4th, and I predicted 7th. So yeah, 1 place off for the next position. I predicted Newcastle to finish ahead of us. They didn't. They finished 7th. Then I predicted 6th. So it's not too bad. I'm not gonna complain too much about that one. So I'm happy with that. Again, another one that's 1 place off was Chelsea. I predicted Chelsea to finish 5th. They didn't. They finished 6th in the end. They had a cracking end to the season. And still sat their manager. Yeah. I have a feeling that's probably going to be a fat out. I'm still definitely expecting Chelsea not to finish in the top 5 next season. Just because they've had a fucking stinker with getting rid of their manager. So yeah, 1 place off with Chelsea, and then we'll talk about Man United 4th. I predicted United 4th. Would you like an L with that, Gareth? Yes, you would. They finished 8th in the end, with a goal difference of -1. Yeah, Man United pretty much had a terrible season. I mean, they were lucky to even get 8th, in my opinion. Some of the results definitely went their way. With some of the goals scored at certain times, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, that is probably up there with the biggest L I had, predicting United 4th and they finished 8th. There's a few others that are higher than that in positions, but yeah, Man United had a terrible season, and I got it completely wrong with that one. The good thing is that I've actually got the top 3 right. I predicted Liverpool to finish 3rd. They finished 3rd. I predicted Arsenal to finish 2nd. They finished 2nd. And then I predicted, obviously, City to win the league. And would you believe it? They've won the league again. Congratulations again to Manchester City. The only good thing about this season is that it was closer between Arsenal and City. Unfortunately, we did Arsenal dirty with beating them. Because if it wasn't for that, then it'd be a different game. But with us beating Arsenal, it did make us finish 4th. So yeah, my predictions, there we go. We've gone back to them, and yeah, I didn't do too bad. I think I got 6 right. I will happily take 6 right. I don't know what it's like for other people, but 6 out of 20 ain't that bad. It's more than 25% right. So considering like anyone can finish anywhere, I'll take that all day long. Thank you everybody for watching this recap. I think it's called a recap to the predictions from last season. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think about that one. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to drop a cheeky sub if you want to check out some more football related stuff or EAFC stuff. Thank you very much for watching. You guys take it easy, and obviously, peace.